Yeah, again, this is let me just get Randomizer on speed, and once we're back to 10 minutes, I guess the guys can take over again.
I love the mouse squeaks from Link rolling.
Sounds pretty garbage to me. The only issue I see that I'm a little worried that if I set this back to 100%, it will go to back to the beginning. Yes, it will.
Oh no!
I knew it. I knew it. Okay, okay, guys, come on. Better plan. Better plan. Better plan. I can do this. I can do this. I knew it. OBS is fucking garbage. Fuck you, OBS. I'm never using you again. So wait, let me see. Alright, let me see if I can do this. I'm clever. At least I'm saying I'm clever. Alright. So now just can I please somehow can I like please somehow maybe no? Not? No? Not? No? Okay, I guess I can't. So let's just okay, I have a better idea. Alright, let me see. Maybe this is actually working. So this is not okay, great. It's not working. Okay, this went from well, shitty to, let's say, absolutely trash. Okay, this is there we go. Oh, this is
Oh, we've got Hendrus.
this is close. This is close.
And about a
but
quarter of wins.
it's close, but not quite yet. Okay, why is this so big? There we go. I got it.
Yay! Oh, and perfectly where we cut out.
Oh, beautiful.
Ah, we are back.
But for whatever reason, we can't see the. Why can't we see comps? I'm.
Can chat hear comms?
Post Frankazy if you can hear comms.
Hey, they can hear us.
Hey, there we
So,
go.
I mean, it's
They
not
can't.
the worst
They
thing
can't.
if they can't see us, but
No, I messed it up.
Alright, so Hendrus picked up a boomerang as well over in the Chrono area.
oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah.
He has a 300 watt, which was, I think, around when we were getting trouble. Oh, and there's the Cloud Top Skin Stone.
Yep.
When's going to do Simon?
Yeah, with green sword, it's a pretty good time to do it.
Green Sword, both beams, though at 3 1/4 hearts, so you can't use any of the beams.
No,
Ah!
this is so awful. I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Yeah, Wid's getting trolled by the levers there, having to run around to get it to spawn. Okay, which one is it? It's just bombs. Oh, no save, Scum, from Wins there. You can save a couple seconds by saving before opening the chest, and when it's junk, you just reset. Alright, Hendrus did check the scrub on Mount Chrono and didn't find anything.
Yep.
Yeah, a bit of a shame. They're going to have to double back there when they find their cane in Minish Woods, so Wins going to have a bit of an advantage here, being able to go and do Chrono in one go.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if progression at this point is in Cave of Flames. Wind's now peeking all the items in town. We'll see the 2 Kinstones sitting in there. Wind's... Oh, it doesn't have the bottle yet. About to get his bottle, though, from Swift
Yeah.
just roll 1, so we'll be able to get that Kinstone from Juliet, as well as get Cranial Axis and Cave of Flame clearable.
Yeah, Winds can do a lot more in town that Hendrus didn't get a chance to. They'll be able to go do Karlov. They'll be able to check that
remote
Kinstone.
bombs. Remote bombs
Ooh.
off above the lake and Minish Woods. Can't get it yet, but that's good to know, because remote bombs are always nice to get.
Yeah, they haven't got access to the witch area and especially the north chest. So when they have logical access to that area, they'll be able to grab bombs very easily. The remote bombs.
Yep. Given that drop list is required, I would be surprised if the runners don't grab it at some point, just because remote bombs are so nice to have.
Yeah, and yeah, they're pretty close to droplets. Definitely something that you would go out of your way to route in.
See what Kinstone Juliet has as Winds is pushed down. Cloud Tops.
Cloud Tops.
And we'll be doing the other Minish checks in town. At least the ones on the east side of town. Not bothering to go to Fountain yet, because why would you?
Yeah, Hendrus is really close to 300 rupees right now, and they'll probably do that after they've cleared out Minish Woods.
Yeah, they'll get the cane, and I wouldn't be surprised if Hendrus then picks up the 2 Kinstones from town and then goes up to Cape of Flames. Knock that element out of it. Well, you don't have Cape yet, so you really want to find Cape, but...
Yeah, okay, if you do have Bottle and Bombs, Krenel isn't the worst option, but I don't like going to Krenel without either the cane or the grip ring, because both of those items speed up a ton.
Cane really is only useful for getting to Cave of Flames.
If you want to go do Cave of Flames early, then, you know, all you need is the cane, then you can go and do the dungeon, get it out of the way as soon as possible. Grip ring, fantastic for skipping the base quickly and getting up to the beanstalk. The beanstalk's got 9 items. It's really important to grab that.
Oh, he's doing Karlov check.
Oh, and there's some money there.
Yep. I was confused for a second. It's like I couldn't imagine Wind's going to Fountain this early with only the cane.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I mean, you do have the bottles. You do have access.
Yeah, you have access to 1 check in there, but you're not that desperate yet.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Yeah, Wind's picking up their first Cast a Wild Kinstone.
Yep. Hendrus is about done with the Minish Woods loop. Let's see what he chooses to do next, while Winds is looking more and more towards Mount Cranel.
Yeah, Wiz is going to be able to get a lot done here on Mount Cranel. They can go into Cave of Flames and get it done straight away.
Yep.
I mean, the one thing you might consider is waiting until you have your cape, because the cape can speed up the dungeon considerably.
Yeah, there's pros and cons. Like, it can speed it up a lot, but also you can just knock an element out of the way right here and now.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't find the Ocarina, it takes forever to get back to Cave of Flames.
Yeah, you can get an element out the way in under half an hour.
And also, you don't know if Cape's locked behind Cave of Flames or not.
Yeah, it's just a consideration.
Yep. Like, I definitely understand the argument, but I'm usually one where if I can do an element, I'll do the element.
Yeah, the safe play is definitely to just go do the dungeon. Hendrus is going to make use of the cane and check lower Veil Falls. Don't think Wynn's checked these 2 items.
Might have, but I also wouldn't blame if you're looking for some way to get across the water to check the small little ruby spot that has 3 more.
I mean, you'd be surprised by how much the cane locks. I mean, not like perfectly locks, because like in town, it's one of it opens up a lot of stuff in town. But if you have the cape or flippers, then it makes a lot of that. It will also open a lot of those checks as well.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't want to do too much in town with the cane, but remember the cane moves the dog out of the way and he lets you go and talk to Karlov, and Karlov is a quick check.
I mean, the nice thing about cane when you're doing your town checks is that it makes it a lot quicker than the other options to do the minish checks.
I mean, cane makes the minish checks a lot faster than if you just had the cape or the flippers, because you can use the 2 pots in the main area of town to be closer to the items that you want to grab. Ooh, no, Wynn's having some trouble with their bombs. They're running really low.
I think it's just enough. Yep.
Oh, he's getting blown up by his Oh no, he's out of bombs.
But he already blew up the hole, so just enough. Won't have any for the upper cradle though. Might have to.
Yeah. Oh, he really needed 1 more bomb for this.
Probably a few more, because once you go up, you have the area fountain, you have the scrub that are both bomb locked, as well as the chest to go up. So might have to drop back down to buy bombs from the scrub.
Or hope for a lucky bomb drop.
I mean, where are you going to get a bomb drop now?
Oh, he's on the quarter heart as well. Oh, okay, there's his boomerang. Oh, they are quick warping.
Okay. Hadn't moved the bean yet, but probably not too much time when you already had to go back down to get bombs, so makes sense.
You're gonna grab one of the fairies in here, very nice.
Yeah, not
Doesn't
dying
want to bottle one of the fairies. Did they use that?
Oh, they saw the spring water. They never moved the bean.
Oh, they didn't put the bean in. Oh, okay,
they
that's fine.
reset to get bombs before doing the bean, because at this point they had to go back down either way. So it didn't have an open bottle yet.
Right, yeah. Oh. Yep, you're just slightly too short of the visual cue there. There's a pixel alignment that you line up Link's ear with some grey bit on the ground, and he was releasing just before that point, so he was falling into the ground.
Stockwell's kinstone with cloud tops, so Hendrus up to 3 cloud tops.
Oh
kinstones.
no!
Those aren't the ones you want to find in this dungeon layout.
And we'll be doing the rest of the minish checks as well. We're gonna do roof chest.
Yep.
They did bakery already, and half ledge. No, sorry, not half ledge. Back and half.
Yep.
Did we also get a under the school check?
No, I did not see Hendrus go under the school. Which I personally like to put that off until I can do the final well check. So after you get the blue sword, but runner's choice. Because if you can put it off until you can move the chest there, it's a lot quicker to do that chest afterwards.
Yeah, definitely. But if you've got the remote bombs, it speeds up so much. Like it means that once you have the remote bombs, you should probably go do that instead of waiting for your blue sword.
Though neither runner has remote bombs because neither has flippers or cape.
Oh, Hendrus doing the same thing there. Okay, both of them are having to go to Cave of Flames because that's where the progression is at this point.
Yeah.
Unless it's in Fountain or the school basements, we're going to be finding our progression in Cave of Flames.
Yeah. I mean, really, the next progression both runners want to find is the red sword, which can be at a lot of different places at this point. Progression's probably in Cranel, but it's a matter if Cranel actually has your red sword, or if it has something that leads to your red sword.
Yeah, the red sword's going to be in the entrance room, and then Western Woods is going to have the Ocarina and Cape. Ooh. So you do all of Cave of Flames, and then go, oh.
If it's there, it'd be interesting to see if someone actually bails hoping to find stuff in Western Woods to make Cave of Flames quicker. It's a gamble, but if that's the layout, that would pay off a lot.
I mean, yeah, I guess you could quick warp out, save in Cave of Flames, activate the warp, go check Western Woods. Ooh. If your Ocarina's there, you can then flute back to Cave of Flames and do it. If you don't find your Ocarina there, you just save Scum.
That's a big brain play. Where's Hendrus going? Oh, he's doing Malari Mines before Cave of Flames.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the time
it's clearable.
Yeah, if you want to clear this now, it's faster to do this after Cave of Flames and do it in one trip, because he's going to have to do it in 2 trips now.
Yeah.
But he's just hoping that
red sword.
Oh, there it is! Why do I have to say these things?
They're calling red sword on the first Ruby path in Cave of Flames.
I know I rolled the seed, but I swear I don't know anything that's going on in this seed.
So Wins is now slightly ahead inside a Cave of Flames, so Hendrus has done the 2 checks in, I don't know, post Cave of Flames that Wins will do. Both runners are pretty neck and neck at this point.
I mean, the time loss for Hendrus is the time it takes to shrink and then go through the entrance.
Yep.
It's like 5 seconds at most. Okay, Hendrus.
Oh, Hendrus is doing it!
Yeah, he is!
Hey, and he's doing the save! He's doing the save!
Oh, this is such a ballsy play!
Oh! We're seeing it!
He's going for it!
One's continuing Cave of Flames, one's taking the red sword straight to Western.
Hendrus, I said this is a meme! It's not legitimate routing advice.
Hendrus, you can't climb down the wall. Oh.
The things I say on comms is fun things I want to see because it's just fun and entertaining. It's not going to win you any matches. Oh god, if
well, it might. We'll see what Western Woods holds.
I mean, if it's grip ring, that's pretty good. You probably don't want to save Scum at that point. You'll just walk back.
I mean, if it's Cape, Hendrus will save a lot of time in Cave of Flames compared to Winds continuing on.
No, it is quite refreshing seeing 2 runners not do exactly the same route. We have the option to do basically exactly the same thing, but we are seeing different things. Hendrus gonna hit a jackpot here.
Flippers! Okay. And a butterfly! And a bigger bomb bag.
Yeah, the bomb bag was a nice find there. Flippers is...
I mean, you can get remote bombs. So I didn't catch what butterfly he got from that cave.
I am not sure on that either.
Blue sword!
Blue. It was the butterfly. Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you always appreciate bow butterfly, especially... I mean, it helps on body 2 a lot, and it can help with Mizal when you have to do... Fortress. Is that the spin scroll? No dash attack. Can't use that.
Oh. Interesting set of items there, but not really what you want to see. Oh, okay, we can see another save from Hendrus. They're not going to save Scum back to Cave of Flames.
They'll flippers on a journey.
Yeah. There's not much you can do with the flippers. Lake Hylia still doesn't have access.
Wynn's found the boss key on Spiky Chews. Now he's just got the back half of Cave of Flames to do. Nothing in the front half besides that red sword.
Wynn's hasn't found anything so far. Haven't really been paying attention. Don't know if they have the boss key yet, but they have found the two.
They got boss key from Spiky Chews just now.
Right.
So Wynn's should have all the keys, and it's just now seeing if there's more items in Cave of Flames besides the red sword. We're seeing a graveyard dip from Hendrus without boots or key when this is an element.
Yeah, and after this item, the next two is going to be a sequence break because you're logically expected to have lands in it.
Force sword! Oh!
This is a 29-minute force sword!
Okay, Hendrus with the big burning plays has force sword at 29 minutes.
Big brain!
Who am I to question Hendrus at this point? Just pulls a force sword. Well, that itself will speed up Cave of Flames a little bit.
I don't know if that's a record. I think the record's 24 or 23 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like there's been a faster force sword, but that is a very fast force sword.
Yeah, no, you would not be complaining about that force sword.
I mean, we'll make up some time in Cave of Flames with the extra damage boost against...
Dude!
Spidey's basically wrong. Wynn's is at 6 hearts, and Hendrus is up to 8. No. Yeah, 8. All the hearts from Western Woods.
Yeah, this section of Cave of Flames is so rough without the cape. Does get the to skip a lily pad cycle, the lava platform cycle.
Yep.
It's not super precise. You just need to be a big boy. It's definitely scarier than it looks. Right, I guess School Garden.
Yeah, School Garden! The 30-minute School Garden. We know one item is dead because it was Pete, but...
Is that logical progression?
If School Garden has logical progression.
Because that force sword isn't logic. It's the last check in Royal Valley that you can get in logic.
Oh dear. Oh, bow! Bow and Cave of Flames for wins.
Oh, okay, that's good. Good for wins, but no, not necessarily
Kinstone.
exactly required.
I think that was a Cloud Tops, but I'm not sure.
Those four Cloud Tops. Oh,
Cloud Tops.
no.
You were as close to having the Kinstone Seal Cloud Tops as you are to your Caster Wilds. Not that you have access to those areas because you don't have Grip Ring or a way to cross the swamp, but getting all the wrong Kinstones.
Right, what's
Wait,
Wynn's gonna get in
no.
this?
Hendrus put out Dr. Left's fire checking. Is he actually going to do Dr. Left as well as Dip Fountain?
You've got
Is that
flippers,
just-
you can check everything.
Okay, true. Right, you can't grab the one thing because you're not cape, but that makes a lot more sense now. You can do the whole thing.
Right, Wynn's is onto Glee Rock. One of the items here is going to be their element, and then the other item on the heart container will be a random item. I think they've already got their map and compass.
I think so. I believe both were seen, and it's hard to confuse with another dungeon since no other dungeons are accessible at this point. Grip ring! Grip ring! Oh!
Okay, it looks like Hendrus did make the right decision here.
Okay. Power bracelets and Crane will lock the grip ring in town. Okay, just arrows. Hendrus is sure happy to see that's dead because you can't get it at this point. You don't want to go back here with Cape. It's information, but you'd prefer that just to be dead and mark it off.
The meme route was optimal. Yeah, someone keep a tally on the band points. I think I might have already overtaken Hendrus back to number one.
Fountain is dead. But Hendrus can now grab that grip ring.
Yeah, at least that was done in one trip.
Does the player doing a meme count as a meme point for the roller? I don't think that's how that works, but it's been a great meme. Okay, so all Cave Flames had was the early red sword and then the bow in the big lava room.
Yeah, the flippers locked opened up a few more things. Like in Minish Woods, you could go get your remote bomb, but
yeah, not worth the detour at this point without more checks to do.
Yeah, you can route in a couple more checks there, going by the witch area and then opening up the Goron quest and opening up that shortcut there, but
I definitely understand coming back to Cave of Flames, to your progression. You can also do the Beanstalk and
yeah, definitely.
Grey Blade. I didn't quite catch it was on Malari, but I think it was Junk.
No, it doesn't look like Wynn's got much out of Cave of Flames.
Okay, yeah, chat confirming it's Junk. Against
Oh! Is that the last one? Oh, it's Veil Falls!
Veil Falls! That opens up
great.
a lot more checks!
Oh, I mean, is all of those Veil Falls checks are going to be out of logic because they don't have the lantern?
Well...
Is that going to stop you?
Well... It's important to keep in mind because you do need Lantern this seed for both Droplets and Royal Crypt, so that is a very much required item this seed, but no, that will not stop me in the least. It's just very important note that you do have to find Lantern and it can't be locked by the stuff in Veil Falls.
Yeah, I think the Veil Falls Kinstone is a Kinstone that you're always happy to see, no matter what elements are
If you
required.
have Grip Ring. If you don't have Grip Ring, then just sits in your inventory taunting you. And now we see Wynn's going to Western Woods. We'll get all the progression that Hendrus did. See what the play is after Western Woods with the blue sword, but...
Yeah, and for Hendrus, I completely agree with this as well.
Yes.
Nothing's
set your
going to
quick
speed
warp,
up this.
do these checks. Hope to find the cape.
I mean, the one downside is, what if Mitts are in Cave of Flames? Then you have to come back here, or you just orphan this
Yeah.
cave.
We know they're not, but Mitts are there. Or Mitts are there.
I need to shut the hell up. Jesus. What is going on?
So, is this actually a VOD review, or is this Comms Plays Minish Cap?
Yeah, we actually recorded this comms last week.
Mitsuke does nothing.
Is this a jet seed?
Wins might not think so, but Hendrus might. Based off the routing.
We're not even 40 minutes in.
I mean, the one thing is he's still like, there's a graveyard key!
Oh, this is a bow!
And the other bow!
Jesus.
One bow in Cranial, one bow in Cave of Flames. Not that you care about light arrows when you have Bow Butterfly, but
So what is left? It's 2 Castican stones, the cape, boots, and dust jar.
and Lantern.
And lantern. Right, so 6 items.
Yeah. And there's all of Vale Falls to check. Which could be entirely garbage or a ton of items. It's hard to say. I've seen Vale Falls go both ways.
Right, Winds is hot on the tails of Hendrus doing basically exactly the same route.
Yep. We'll find the Force Sword. Force Sword blocked a Cloudtop Skinstone. Okay, yeah, the 2 Cloudtop Skinstones Winds doesn't have are the Force Sword, and then the town shop hasn't made it back to town yet. See, at this point, both runners are going back over things the other runner has done. And 40-minute Force Sword for Winds.
I think that's the fastest we've had both players get the full sword, is under 40 minutes.
I could believe that.
Because all the fast full swords we've seen, the other person doesn't get their full sword for, like, well over an hour.
I mean, with the placement it was at, I mean, it is a little bit of a gamble, but both players did it, and it paid out.
I mean, Royal Crypt is required, so it's not...
Yeah.
I mean, going this early is a little bit of a gamble, but it's not such a massive gamble.
Yeah.
They haven't seen either of their boots or graveyard key until, after they checked it.
Yeah, we've seen Graveyard Keys, suddenly Boots or Lantern to finish that dungeon out. Boots at least unlocks a lot of checks of the Royal Valley stuff, but you still can't complete the dungeon without Lantern to light the torches.
Yeah, where was the grip ring again? It's not in the back.
Grip ring was Dr. Left.
It was Dr. Left, wasn't it? Right.
Yes. Pulling out the bottle, looks like we are going to see Winds do Dr. Left into Fountain.
Yeah, to be honest, with what they have, there isn't much open. Hendrus has a lot open now because they just got so many items. They got the...
Yeah.
Oh, Winds does have the flippers as well. Yeah, okay. They're going to be using those flippers to check Anju.
I mean, starting out in OOT where chickens is a meme and terrible check going to this, you forget that chickens really isn't as bad in this game.
Oh yeah, no, it's not bad at all. going for the north golden cuckoo, which I don't like doing because if you mess this up, then it just takes longer. If you go for the cuckoo you're most likely to mess up is this white cuckoo.
Yep. Tossing across the river.
Yeah. So I normally go for that one first because if you mess it up and have to reset, you've spent the least amount of time in the game.
Yeah. Very nervy. Okay.
Yeah, and you paying her workers a fair rate there. Oh, that's one of my pet peeves with the shop is if you pick up the item and you go up to talk to Stockwell, he doesn't respond for a few like nearly a second before then opening a text box. If you press R or A at all during that pause, you drop the item, and then you have to run back to pick it up.
Oh yeah, I've had that happen.
Yeah, so you got
you just want to mash the text, just like, yes, I want to buy this, give it to me now.
Yeah. You have to wait, otherwise you just drop it.
And then do the walk of shame all the way back to the item spot.
Oh, Hendrus. Oh, didn't quite get the quick kill. But that was a nice recovery there.
That was still very quick through the spiky chews.
Yeah, it's 100% worth going for this strat because, you know, even if you mess it up, you can just try to recover it and normally speed it up quite a bit.
Yeah, without Great Spin or remote bombs, that works pretty well.
Yeah, you don't need the Force Sword to do that. You can do that with the regular sword.
Is it still one hit on them?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the spin attacks, yes. With the sword slashes, you need to do 2 slashes.
Okay. That's right, spin attack does more damage, so you're fine.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hendrus is learning any percent, and that's the strat we do in any percent.
Okay. Yep, right now Wince is doing Fountain, which we know is Baron, and Hendrus doing the Rust Cave of Flames, which we know has a bow, but already having a bow, it's effectively Baron. Light arrows are just a piece of garbage if you already have a bow and the bow butterfly.
Oh, Nimbus. Running any percent makes you bad at rando. If you learn the strats for any percent without actually doing any runs, then you get even better at rando. Taps forehead. Oh no, Hendrus, no! That's not how you're supposed to do it. Oh wait, no, you're gonna
he's going for the red warp. Is he going to go kill, Oh, just misses the cycle to go
dang it.
to Gleerock.
Ah, right, I see. That's what you want to do.
The common myth point of just do Gleerock first in case it has your cape.
Yeah, well... Yeah, no, I actually agree with this. I didn't think about doing it just now, but yeah, this makes complete sense. Do Gleerock, and then leave. Come back later if you've got the cape and Ocarina to check the last couple of items in this dungeon. Wait, is there a music bug?
Any of them, but... What?
Yeah, there was a music bug there during the Gleerock spawning cutscene.
Wait, bow strats on Gleerock?
Yeah. So it's slightly faster because you can fire the first arrow so it lands just after the rock hits his back, way before he's put his neck down. So you can finish the cycles about a second faster.
Is that even true with Force Sword with the damage boost?
The Force this boss is a damage counter. Sorry, not a damage counter. It's a hit counter, not
it's a hit counter.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you have to do 8 hits in the first 2 cycles, and then 5 in the last cycle. It doesn't matter how much damage you do; it's always 8 and then 5.
I guess that's true for a lot of bosses in this game that it's a hit counter. 'Cause choose,
Yeah,
I think, works
the choose.
similarly.
Octo.
Octo. Well, you can't even hit Octo with a sword. I think York takes damage.
Yeah, York does take damage.
So, of course, Sword does speed that up a little bit.
And Mazao as well. The Mazao's eyes are faster to kill if you have the Force Sword.
Yep. I believe the pillars are also damage counters in Mazal, and not hit counters.
Yes, yep. Those also get sped up.
Because I see a time difference between the swords. Plain. Wind's picking up the moments.
Right, these guys are super close together. As soon as Winds gets to the top of this area, they're going to quick walk back down to the bottom.
Yep.
And I think they'll line up pretty much at the same time Hendrus leaves. Hendrus is not going to leave. They're going to do the second half of Cave of Flame. Yeah, the only thing they'll get here is their light arrows, which they don't necessarily need. So they could have saved some time if they skipped this.
Yep.
So this match is a vodcast. So this match was done on Thursday, but the only people who know the results to this are the runners and the re-streamer. This is a completely fresh match for everyone else.
Yep. Wynn's getting his light arrows, Hendrus will be short behind. Both of them had the bow butterfly, so you can't even speed up killing Igors, because I'm pretty sure it's faster to fire 3 arrows than charging up a minute with light arrows. Oh, Wynn's missed the jump. Gotta pull it back further.
I didn't see how far back he pulled. You let go when his face turns red, but when his face has turned red and you fling yourself across the gap, you need to be holding right. If you don't hold right, if you hold up or any other direction, then you fall down like that. So you do actually have to be holding right to make it across the gap.
Okay, Wynn's the first off of Krenol and is now going to be checking Trilby Dig Caves.
Yeah, that's a faster spin.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask, yeah. Which is nice to have. That, especially when you find Great Spin, being able to charge that up quicker means you're less likely to have it broken when you're charging your Great Spin up by a random enemy hitting you.
Yeah, very nice. So Winds has a bit of a choice now. They have two main areas they can go. They can either sequence break up Veil Falls into Cloud Tops, or they can go to Lake Hylia and go into Temple of Droplets.
Oh, first doing the bottom of town. So you can push this boulder, you'll go through the Moments Cave, get the 4 checks there, get the center, and then be able to do the school basement. Hendrus is now done with all of Cave of Flames, and I'll be checking Malari before running back down the mountain.
Yeah, so it looks like Hendrus is about 2-3 minutes behind Winds at this point. They've pretty much synced up at this point. Their routes have converged. I don't know if Hendrus did some extra checks in town. I think Hendrus did some of the Minish checks that Winds didn't do.
Winds definitely did Fountain, but I don't know if he ever did the Eastern Minish checks.
Yeah, because like doing Brioche and back of the half makes sense. Okay, you did do all the Minish checks at this point.
Okay. Nothing in the town Mids Cave.
Gonna see if the pillar has anything.
Yeah.
No?
No, school basement. Or school... No! Or not school basement.
I guess school basement's already been done.
Okay, must have already blown it up.
And Vale Falls is going to be the play.
One thing I was going to say is, I don't know if Wins has checked Lower Vale Falls yet, but with the flippers and moments, you can get all the checks there.
Yeah, didn't do a peek to see what those rupee items are, to see if it's really urgent to go there immediately.
Yeah. Hendrus now doing the town mids cave.
Yeah, don't know if they're going to take the time out to do the pillar just yet.
Hendrus peaked. When did Hendrus peak it? Hendrus...
Oh yeah, Hendrus was over there at earlier on.
I must have forgot about that.
Yeah, they grabbed the heart piece item, but because it was some money.
Okay, a little bit less appealing then, but there's still 3 items out there that we don't know about. The dojo and then the 2 in the mids cave.
Alright, what's going to be on the cliff? Just a piece of heart.
Farm cave. Nothing. You always want to peek,
Yeah.
but it almost never has anything.
So we are going to see different routes from these two. Wins
Going to lake, getting at the remote bombs, oh, the dig cave first, makes sense.
Yeah, there's a dig cave here. But yeah, Hendrus is going to be going through Minish Woods and Lake Hylia, whereas Wins is going to be going up Vale Falls.
Another butterfly.
Ooh, didn't quite see what that was. I think
Yeah,
that's
I didn't either.
flippers. No, it was mitts.
Oh,
Oh,
you
that's
the mid
really
butterfly. Yeah, that speeds up checking mids checks a lot. There's the bottle so far in Vale Falls, but that's it.
Oh yeah, real shame there wasn't anything in that cave. There's so many items in those Roofing Mania spots. Would be hoping for a lot more there than just a bottle.
Bottle and some heart pieces. Yeah, not a whole lot. Speed for the trip.
Yeah, after this chest, you got some options here. You can quick warp or you save.
Not doing cloud tops.
Yeah, one option there is to save, go through cloud tops, and then save scum if you don't find anything there. But if you're on 4, you're on 4 kinstones. A 5th one is all you need.
Yeah.
What's the possibility that your 5th one is going to be French vanilla and is going to be there? I would say that's pretty high.
Okay, Wins put in chat that he didn't want to out of logic all of cloud tops, which
Yeah.
makes sense. Like, I understand that. You know you need lanterns, so to just like completely throw logic out the window isn't always the best, because you will eventually need to get back in logic. Okay, Lower Vale Falls had absolutely nothing.
And I don't think they have enough
No, that's
hearts
9.
for Waveblade.
9, not 10.
Oh, yeah, really close.
Looks like Wins is also at 9.
Yeah,
Might
I
be
think
up by
that.
the 10 by the time they get out to Waveblade, but
Yeah, they're bound to find another heart piece or heart container in the area around here and get up to 10 hearts.
starting to run low on checks again. It's gotta be droplets, right?
Yeah, do you really want to go to droplets without cape, gust jar, and lantern? Because the only thing that's in logic is the first rupee path, and there is just
What
no way
else
of
do
doing
you have
anything
to
else.
do at this point?
Deepwood?
Do you want to do Deepwood without a non-element Deepwood without Gust Jar and Cave?
It's gonna be your. I mean, you don't have gust jar or lantern, but it's got more options than droplets.
I mean, at least droplets you have to go through. It's an element. Deepwood's not an element, and you're also
Yeah.
using the same items that would make that faster.
I think you last location Deepwood, but I wouldn't be surprised if Deepwood turns out to be progression and everyone leaves
Yeah.
it till last. I mean, there's
That's
also the
right.
Minish Flipper's Cave right outside Deepwood. It's got 4 right.
Oh, that's 4 checks. Yeah, that's. Those caves like to have items too. And Winds is also digging his way to Lake. So at this point, runners have both checked the same things, I think.
Oh, okay. Hendrus did a save scum there.
Oh, so you can
nice.
just go back to Hylia. Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, it's a nice little optimization there. Oh!
Enter!
God!
Oh!
They got a wet lantern!
What's that doing there?
I always say, check the area around Todd. If you don't have your lantern, check the area around it. You're gonna find your lantern there.
Well, now Droplets is definitely in the play. And Winds did just get 10 hearts and is able to check
right.
Waveblade.
Yeah, what's on Waveblade? Oh, nothing there.
But convenient to just hit 10 hearts right before doing Waveblade.
They'll
Winds-
very likely be getting their lantern here as well. I think it's just going to check the stuff in Lon Lon now. Just grab this one and the crack, and then.
Yep. That would make sense to me.
Yeah, the lantern's not in a spot that you're not gonna skip that.
No.
Yeah, so it looks like both of them are just gonna go into the into droplets now. They're not going to be able to beat droplets because they need either the gust jar or the cape to be able to do that.
Yep. I mean, what are the chances one of them's in the rupee paths? Rockbreaker.
Rockbreaker is nice. Another.
Boots.
Ooh.
Okay, that's needed and unlocks a number of checks in the overworld.
Oh, yeah. That is a lot. You can go
Wait,
finish up Royal Crypt.
Graveyard's clearable.
Yeah, you can go full clear Royal Crypt in the graveyard.
Ooh.
All of Castor's opened up now. Everything
Yeah?
in Castor is open.
Without Cape, I'd almost be tempted to bail after that first rupee path and go get my second element. I definitely wouldn't prefer bailing to go to Caster, but when you do have an element clearable and you can't set the blue orb yet, it's an interesting thought to bail.
Yeah, Cloud Tops is now all in logic, so having
Yep.
done Cloud Tops just before going to Hylia doesn't really make too much of a difference.
Yep. Bail falls
And
into
that was
everything, but Cloud
Hendrus
Tops
picking up-
can.
I just picked up all of the small keys.
Okay, so Underwater Pot has an item. Not that you can check it at this point, I don't think. No, you have no way to get to there.
You can get to there. No, you can't actually.
Yeah, it's like, I think you need Gust Jar or Cape to get there.
Yeah, Gust Jar or Cape.
Which is also what you need to get your elements out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, Winds decided to not got the Lantern, but didn't go to Droplets. Checked Grimblade, now going back to Cloud Tops. Okay, so we see a lot of divergence off this Lantern.
Yeah, all of Cloud Tops is in logic right now.
Yep.
And really, for Winds, there isn't much left other than going either into Droplets, into Deepwood, or up to Cloud Tops.
Yep. It'll feel kind of bad to go do Grimblade without having the boots do rest of Garden when the boots are just sitting in the first Rupee path of Droplets.
I mean, Garden's in a pretty nice and central location. It doesn't take that long to go and get. You'd much rather go back to Garden than say, you know, go back to Krenel or.
Yep.
Oh, was that another Casterkin Stone in Cloud Tops?
Yes, it was! Casterkin Stone and Cloud Tops.
Oh,
okay.
Right, so yeah, definitely coming to Cloud Tops was required.
And nothing else in Droplets past the boots. Hendrus will keep going to obviously activate the first switch, but we'll have to come back with Gust Jar or Cape to get the element. And the rest of the checks.
Yeah, not having the cape for this long in a seed, you start thinking to yourself, oh, it's going to be on one of the sides of Droplets just to ruin my routing.
I mean, at this point, Cape could be the one item in DHC.
Oh.
That would be cruel to no end, but it's possible.
Yeah, Palace is not required, so you... Oh, that would be absolutely ridiculous. Ooh, Hendrus, no! Oh, that was so close!
Oh.
Just a bit too slow there on the ice movement.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, ice movement in this game sucks. It's so bad.
Hooray for ice physics.
Vanilla cape.
That would also be cruel.
I've only seen one person ever go to Palace of Winds to look for Vanilla Cape in a randomizer. And it was not vanilla.
I had a personal seed where I think it was flippers on the cape chest that locked the cape.
Oh my god.
I've seen it before.
The library. You had to open your Lari to be able to climb up and then get dropped down into that area so you can get your lantern. Yep. And then the flippers were locked behind the lantern. Hendrus, did you just roll and turn off your lantern? Do you want to crash? I know you saved before there with the red warp open. Because I just saw you roll and turn off your lantern.
No wins, you don't want to crash. From my weekend, crashing sucks. Don't crash.
Yeah, Hendrus, no, the cutscene won't play. You need to leave now. Alright, Winston's got everything in Cloud Top. It was just that Kinstone. I think there wasn't anything else. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it.
Okay, and Hendrus doing the Minish checks in Lake and the surrounding area with boots.
Yeah, no Ocarina, so only one of our runners has just picked up the boots. So, yeah, pretty slow seed. I don't know why everyone was saying, oh, this is a jet seed. Yeah. None of your speed items will be given to you.
It's crazy if you play 2 seeds. You could have similar item layouts, but if one has an early Ocarina, the other you don't find Ocarina, like, that can cut off, like, 20 minutes of time.
Right, Winds is making their way into droplets.
Well, at this point, it seems like the boots are probably blocking progression. Not the Jabbernut.
Yeah, that Jabbernut was locked behind the flippers, so completely useless. Yep, just a meme check.
Yep. Hendrus still doesn't have 10 hearts, can't check Waveblade.
Oh no!
There were no hearts in droplets. The heck?
Yeah, pretty barren droplets if there's nothing on the right hand side in the dark maze.
Yeah, I mean, the boots. But besides that... Okay, we're going to see the Walnon Minish from Hendrus while Winds is running through droplets. We'll see if Winds continues on past the boots or not.
Yes, it seems from Winds if they're gonna bail after they get their boots, because there's just so much that opens up with those boots, or if they're gonna continue through droplets.
Well, there's another bottle in Lon Lon, so we found 3 different bottles, each runner has 2. Looks like Winds is going to continue.
But Hendrus is going to go to Royal Crypt.
Nope, Winds is failing! Didn't Quick Warp immediately, so I thought he might stay, but nope, Winds is getting out with those boots, at least for now, doing the lake checks.
I mean, they know that they can't full clear the dungeon, so I guess you just wait until you can and then come back. And when you have the items that you can full clear the dungeon, well, one of them is possibly the cape, which is going to help speed up a lot.
Yeah.
And then the other is the dust jar, and it will just mean that you do it in the same amount of time as if you did it now and then came back later with the dust jar.
Yep. But Hendrus will now be running towards the second element in Royal Crypt.
Oh no, Winds! Ice physics sucks. Use the boots to... You saw how Hendrus did it earlier. You just use the boots to pause your momentum and go through this area. Oh, you forgot you had them! You always... Oh, okay, well, okay, you don't always have your boots. Most of the time you have your boots in this cave. If you do the sequence break with the Ocarina, then no, you won't have your boots for that cave.
Nothing so far behind Dompe. Just money in the Royal Valley. Not what you want to find.
Alright, what are we going to see on first skip day? So time for the last location arc? Oh,
no. Nope. Absolute garbage back here, just for the element.
Yeah, nothing in Royal Crypt.
I mean, the fairy had the Force Sword, but both runners got that early. Everything else is garbage. How many checks have we not seen between the two runners? You got Gardens boots. You have Deepwood. Is there anything else?
Caster.
Oh, Caster, right, the boots.
Yeah. Entirety of Caster's open.
I don't know if either runner has found 7 scrolls yet, so you can't do Swiftblade the Burst, but you can get the freestanding item there.
I think they do have 7. At least collectively, I've counted that they picked up 7. Yeah, Caster never has anything. They can just skip that.
Yeah, as a runner, I normally like doing Caster early, but getting boots that late, I would not be in a rush to go back to Caster.
Yeah, always skip Percy. Percy never has anything.
Yeah. I guess the Hearth Ledge is open.
Yeah, Half Ledge. I mean, they can't do the full Hendrus Ledge until they get their Gust Jar. Then they can go to Droplets and do Blue Chew, and then go back to to the ledge. And as we know, the Half Ledge isn't going to have anything unless you have done Blue Chew first.
Hendrus taking the long way back. Is this going to be at Castle Gardens with this route back? Instead of just hopping down towards the Greenhill area? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, so Hendrus will full clear Castle Gardens for us, while Winds is going to finish out Royal Valley and also get his second element.
Yeah, they've really put off Caster. Like, there's some quick checks that you can do in Caster. I guess you don't have your all of your kinstones yet, so you kind of don't want to commit to Caster. Oh, Winds gets bullied by the crow there.
Yeah. So we got 2 more checks coming from Hendrus we haven't seen. After this, Hendrus might actually go to do the Cloud Tops play, because I don't think Hendrus has done Vale Falls or Cloud Tops.
No, they haven't. There is a lot there.
Yeah.
No, you deserve to get bullied by the snake if you go to the right. You absolutely deserve it. Don't go to the right. The snake will always hit you. It's only faster if you manage to avoid getting hit by the snake, which is, like, nearly impossible. I've never seen anyone go around there without getting hit by the snake. It always hits you at least once.
Gust Jar!
Okay!
That's Droplets clearable. You can also full clear unrequired Deepwood. I don't know why you'd want to go to Deepwood, but you can.
Okay, doesn't want to follow up on the Gust Jars into Temple of Droplets. Gonna go into Vale Falls.
For Hendrus, it'd make more sense since he's already done the first path. Actually, what Hendrus might be riding, since you don't have Ocarina, you do this first, and then once you climb back down, you run off to Lake from here. It's kind of just right here, and it's a lot of checks. You can hope to find Cape or something like that.
Cape's not really gonna speed up anything in Droplets. Like, the Gust Jar's all you need right now, and then you can go do left side. The Cape isn't going to speed anything up on left side.
You can skip the block push puzzle.
You don't need the Cape to do that. You can, you just despawn you just despawn the lily pad, and it respawns at the top of the room.
Oh.
Yeah, to despawn the lily pad, you need to make sure that the lily pad is moving whilst you do a swimming screen transition. So, yeah, when you enter from the vanilla route at the bottom of that room, you hit the switch to drop down the first grate. then you push the lily pad along, like give it 1 or 2 puffs, and then you go and then swim to do a screen transition. When you come back, the lily pad's not there where you left it, and it's respawned at the top of the room, past the ice puzzle.
Oh. Today I learned. Well, at least Hendrus will hit 10 hearts from the health in Veil Falls. And we do know Cloud Tops is required because it does have a Casterkin Stone.
Alright, getting lucky and having it happen once ever is not justification for choosing to do it in your route. As I said, it's only faster if you never get hit. And it's faster by like a fraction of a second, whereas the vast majority of the time, like 99% of the time, you're gonna get hit by it. And if it hits you once, it's slower. So just go to the left, the path where there is no snake to get in your way, and it's just consistently faster.
Okay. Oh, is Wynn's doing the South Flippers check? Or Old Man Myth!
Oh! Okay, we're gonna see a Greekle one.
A little bit of Ghost Busting for Wynn's.
And Hendrus picks up their second Caster Kinstone. They're both looking for their last Caster Kinstones. There are 2 Kinstones left. One's for Caster, which they want. One's for Cloud Tops, which they don't want.
Yep. Why is it when house is unrequired you can find all the kinstones real quick, and when it's required you can't find a kinstone to save your life?
Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of the time is like you don't want to see the Cloud Tops Kinstone, and then when you go to Cloud Tops, you then start thinking like, okay, I do want to actually see the Kinstone now because this is going to help speed this up a lot.
Wynn's looks like this is going to be the Minish Flippers check and possibly a Deepwood play.
Yeah, very possibly. I'm surprised that neither of them have decided to go back to droplets with that Gust Jar because it's now clearable.
Yeah. Especially Hendrus already doing the first path where Wynn's bailed and Wynn's would probably prefer to find the cave and just get around it.
Yeah, I guess for Wynn's it's a bit understandable because they will benefit from the cape. Hendrus won't, but yeah, definitely Wynn's will. And there's our last bottle.
Yep. Well, not true bottle percent yet. We still can't feed Fifi, but that will be a 4th bottle for Wynn's.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen that yet.
Nope.
Oh!
Kinstone? Is that the right one?
What was that?
I didn't catch it.
It's Caster!
It's Caster! It's the right Kinstone! Oh, that's huge!
Wait! That means Boots went... Oh wait, no, Boots were progression because that's what gives access to Caster. Okay.
Yes. Wait, Wynn's? Why are you still going this way?
Are they going to turn big this way? No, they're going into Deepwood.
You could just go back and turn big and run out. Like, it would be faster to go the other way from the...
Yeah. No, they're going to hang out in Deepwood. Okay.
Wynn's.
You're going to do non-required Deepwood instead of going
Wynn's
to...
put in chat, hear me out. I forgot this wasn't an element.
Oh no!
Wynn's.
I mean, you... Right, is this going to turn into a Nesman where you're going to find your cape here?
I swear, if Wynn's finds cape on unrequired green shoe by mistaking it for being an element.
I mean, it got you the Kinstone. It's a partial Nesman, but no, a full Nesman is getting your go mode item by going to the wrong dungeon.
So what's left to find? Is it just the cape?
It's just a cape. We are cape from go mode.
Both runners have 2 elements, and we're cape from go. Both other elements are clearable, are from the totals from stream knowledge.
Yeah, Nesmond, don't argue with the truth.
When skipping the big chest to go for the statue puzzle first. There's your big key. Okay, now Hendrus is running down. We'll see what play Hendrus makes next.
Yeah, this is a funky route to do here in Deepwood.
Well, Wynn's going straight to Green Chew, finding that boss key.
Oh yeah, early boss key means that you come and do the boss here, see it doesn't have an element, and then double check your tracker and go, uh-oh.
And then realize you did a full dingus.
Yeah, no, you don't want to go over to the pot here. That loses you quite a lot of time. Oh, and getting an extra wobble out of the chew. He was over on the left side of the arena, so he wobbled to the right.
Yep.
The direction he first wobbles in his wobble stage is the side of the arena you want to stand on, because that's where he's going to drop. Yeah, he's wobbling to the left now. You want to go stand on the left, and then he does three
Henderson
wobbles.
Hearthledge before Blue Chew, so it had nothing.
Yeah. Hendrus, you know the deal. Hendrus, please tell me it's not so. Please tell me it's not so. Did you skip the well?
I mean, it was big brain play up to this point because it had nothing. So Hendrus going for town cleanup instead of going back to droplets.
It's so fast. It takes like 2 seconds to go and check.
I mean, Hendrus can get a third element and is instead prioritizing down progression, which is an interesting play. And drowns the chicken. Now staring at a dog.
Drowns the chicken. Waiting for the dog to move out of the way. Hendrus Wins reaches his uh-oh moment where he gets a heart piece from the element and goes, uh-oh.
I did a goof.
Right, time to rush Fortress.
Hendrus didn't push the boulder. Oh, Hendrus going to do the Caster Wilds play without finding the third Kinstone, the Minish Woods Flipper's cave.
No! Oh! You definitely want to do the Minish Woods Flippers cave before coming over here. Well, I don't know about definitely, but
yeah,
it's
I mean
it's such a strong play.
Always seem to have an item. The proportionality of them having something required to them not is ridiculous.
It does not take long to go to just get the Minish Flippers checks. I mean, going into Deepwood is a much bigger commitment.
I mean, in his defense, you still have no ocarina, so
yeah, like
traversing takes a long ass time, even with boots.
Yeah, if you have the ocarina, then it's super fast, but without it, it takes a bit longer. Yeah, the reason why it has been put off for so long is because
no ocarina. Oh, nice kill from Hendrus on the Dark Nut. Wins shortly behind him in caster.
Yeah, Wins,
with
you
all
need to
insolence.
do something really like colossally like hilarious or dumb or something at a very specific place. I mean, I don't know why Greagle's like given my name.
I wouldn't be surprised if Myth instead of... There's Magic Boomerang. Okay. Not what Hendrus wants to see. I wouldn't be surprised if Winds goes straight to Wind Ruins instead of doing the rest of caster.
Yeah, no, you can leave this till after.
Okay, Hendrus does have enough scrolls for Swiftblade. Nothing.
Nice. And walks during the cutscene to get the
Yep.
heart piece item.
Now we'll see if Fortress of Winds lives up to its name of Fortress of Go mode.
Yeah, Fortress of Go mode. Is it gonna have the
Then
gate?
Winds has the game, but if not, it's still a chase for where the heck is the cape.
Now another big question is, where's that last Cloudtop skin stone? Oh, yeah, 1 hour 30 in without the cape is rough.
No cape, no ocarina at 130.
Oh. Well, lots more health over here. Yeah, technically, yeah, you've got 3 areas named after you.
Hendrus staring at the lily pad that always is just too quick for you to get on it in one cycle.
My ruins, fortress of me, palace. Like,
So far, both Wind Ruins and Caster Wilds not paying out for either runner. I mean, we are only looking for one item, but Ocarina...
oh!
There's the Cloudtop's Quidstone!
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, that makes me want to gag. Well, that is in an awful spot. No. Oh, Hendrus has the potential to get completely, like, red herringed over to... up into Palace.
True bottle percent! Dog food outside of Fortress. Winds has true bottle percent. Yes, Hendrus can fall off a cliff if Wind Tribe is not required for the cape. Simultaneous 20 rupees pickup from different Minish cracks.
Yeah, that's what happens in Rupee Mania. It just gets loaded up. Yeah,
Okay,
nothing.
Wind Ruins has nothing.
Nothing in Wind Ruins. Well, other than bottle percent.
Yep.
Right, now for Fortress. How
Yep.
far can this fortress be?
And the other side we see hiking.
Yeah, so Cape opens up one of the checks in the dojo in town, the bell check, everything in Palace after the first 2 checks, and then, yeah, it's needed for the last few
Just the
things
first
in.
check in Palace, right? Because you need the cave to get down the
Oh,
grate.
yeah, that's
There's
right. So
one
there is,
check in Palace that that is not locked by cape.
yeah,
In that vanilla cape chest.
yeah, and then about halfway into Dark Horror Castle, you need the cape.
Yep. Oh, there's Great Spin! Wynn's got Great Spin from the first review path in Fortress.
Alright,
and
there's
this
the
is
boss key. Alright, we're gonna get the third of the 4 checks here in town, in the town dojo. We do need the cape to be able to get the last item from there.
Yep. Hendrus hasn't done.
Oh yeah,
It's yet.
it's all coming together. Wait, what? We got... Hendrus is getting the regular fight? Wait, what dungeons have they done? Oh, they've done Cave of Flame.
Cave, Graveyard, and half of Droplets.
Right, I guess they haven't done the boss and droplets then. Which has
See, I don't know what triggers the harder fights.
I have no idea either. I don't think anyone knows. The last Cloudskin Stone, for Palace wins. The last Cloudskin Stone specifically for non-element Palace, Palace final Cloudskin Stone.
Yep. I don't even think it's the blue orb in Temple. I think it's you might have to do vanilla route to the blue orb because I've definitely caped backwards and not gotten the harder fight in Simon. So. Really, what triggers Simon is anyone's guess at this point of why he decides to screw you over.
I mean, when Hendrus was in Caster just earlier, they were like, okay, give me a Kinstone! Wrong Kinstone!
Yes. And Hendrus now going, looks like to finish out Temple of Droplets, will get the 3rd element. While Wins is doing, Fortress, get the 3rd element. Why do we even have that Kinstone?
Right, gonna see Mizal done straight away. No reason why you want to put this off.
Yep, it's gotta have a key.
Right, now Hendrus is gonna do left side of Templar Droplets.
Yep. Hopefully after this, Hendrus will go to the Minish Woods, Minish Flipper's Caves to get the last Kinstone.
Imagine wanting to get your key from Gordon and getting Kane instead. Oh, Kane on Mazao is off. That one race we had where that was a thing. Mwah.
I'd argue it's better than Kane on Unrequired Octo. Looks at Hendrus.
Oh, the bait bottle on hiking, yeah. Yeah, because you did that scene bottleless. Everyone else got the bottle, went up to Baron Krenel.
Oh!
Oh my god, if the cape's on Tingle!
Karlov medal!
Oh no! What? Why?
No, this is not Fortress of Gomo today, this is Fortress of Bait.
Fortress of gold items. I mean, Fortress likes to have the gold items. You know, the Four Sword, Tingle Trophy, Karlov Medal, Graveyard Key, Kane. Yeah, no Kinstones today.
Well, Hendrus has done all the checks and droplets except for Octo and will be getting there quickly. Well, one's doing the back half of Fortress.
Hendrus?
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 Hendrus.
Hendrus.
Did he not do a check here?
He's got one more check here, but... You want to activate the switch? Or maybe not.
Did he not do the one frozen chest on the far left? And
Yeah, he didn't do this one.
instead?
It kind of makes sense to go do that quick walk.
You have to,
I don't know, it's kind of a weird way of routing this.
you have to Gushar all the way back when instead it's just like a quick detour to... Well, I guess...
No, because they did the skip here
Yeah.
to spawn the lily pad in its back position, so...
Yeah.
There is another way of skipping that puzzle, which means that you can get this check quicker, but it's very awkward.
Yeah.
It involves pushing the lily pad along, quickly jumping off of it to go and hold the switch down, whilst the lily pad slides through the door. So...
Okay, makes sense doing the puzzle skip to then have to go back for it.
Alright,
so
this
what
fast
gauge
split.
Fortress?
Yeah.
Yeah. So wins with fast spin, fast split, and great spin. Now you just need to find long spin for your fully upgraded spin, just be able to work everything.
Alright, what else do we need to find here in Fortress? We need to find the wake up mushroom. Yeah, then it's Fortress of Fetch Quest. Because we had the dog food just outside. We've had the Karlov Medal and Tingle Trophy. Are there any other fetch quests, or is that it?
Just
Well, I
the
guess
shroom, I think.
I guess
Or
the
books.
books.
You'd have to find the ocarina and the books,
how-
but yeah, Yulari still.
How many books do they have?
I think
Oh, Hendrus is doing Octominip. Okay, that looks correct. I didn't quite catch it, but it did look like they're going for they're going for PPL movements, which means that from this point on they can do exactly the same as the Japanese nip for Octo. Ooh, that dash was a little bit quick. I think this has failed. Yeah, no, they weren't in position in time. Yeah, no, that is a fail. I don't think the dash was too early. I think it was you didn't. After lighting the tail, you didn't move up to the corner fast enough. Yeah, there, when you lit your lantern, you don't actually want to ever put out your lantern in this fight. But yeah, no, that is definitely not a correct nip, so if you get lucky here... okay, you do 3 rolls anyway. Nah, you're not gonna...
Wins to pick up another scroll in Fortress. But besides that...
So Fortress is barren, okay. Well,
it had fetch quests and it had a number of scrolls. I think that was 3 scrolls inside Fortress, as well as Karlov and Tingle.
Alright, we're getting the glitch from Hendrus, where you light the lantern and pull out the mirror shield at the same time, and it bugs out. Alright, now we're going to see Wynn's doing most of Caster.
Yep, makes sense.
I don't think there's much left in the overworld, so it's gonna be a case of going to hiking. Or no, leaving! Or is this a quick walk?
Oh.
No, this is just doing some of the quick checks
leaving.
there. And leaving.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's gonna let you skip that Cloudtop's Kinstone and avoid having to go to Palace.
Is Wynn's going to go to Droplets to get his last element?
Oh, okay, we're seeing Blue Chew.
Oh! Wynn's is going to turn in the Karlov medal first.
Yeah, nothing from Karlov medal. Tingle Trophy? Oh yeah, also Swiftblade.
Yep. Okay, so doing some random town cleanup first. Ooh, just barely got that cycle from Hendrus before the electricity started.
Yeah, this the electricity is a constant timer in this fight. It's completely predictable how long the electricity is going to last.
Yep.
But the jumps are determined by RNG. So you can get really screwed over if he decides to jump during his vulnerable stage and just stay on the ground when he's electrified.
Yep.
Then you just don't have the opportunity to use the Gusto on him.
Looks like Wynn's is going back to Lake, so Wynn's probably making a play to get the 4th element.
Yeah, I guess you can add in BP at this moment, but they haven't touched anything in Droplets other than getting the boots at the beginning.
Yep. Doing all the fetch quests. All the fetch quests out in Fortress had absolutely nothing, so...
Where the hell is this cape? Please don't tell me it was in Deepwood and they've just ignored it for the last hour.
Oh!
Oh! Oh my god!
Chew! Okay, question is, does Wynn's do Blue Chew while he's here, and when does Hendrus get out to finish Flipper's hole? Oh, Wynn says Cape can do Hype Cave! not Hype Cave, Cave 25, whatever this is called.
And Palace! All of Palace! Are you gonna go to Palace, or are you gonna... Hendrus's Go Mode item right now is their last Castikin Stone in Minish Woods Flipper's Cave. Wynn's Go Mode item is going to be the cape on Blue Chew. Are they going to do it now? They've got They've got all of their keys.
He's going
to do it.
There's the last butterfly percent. Not that it matters. I think Wins might win this one. Wake up, Shroom.
No, this is it for Wins. This is their last element, and they're going to be able to go into Dark Coral Castle.
Unless
Hendrus has no chance to catch up at the moment. It's going to be 15 minutes or so.
Wins does still have a long time left inside of Droplets to get to Octo, but unless Hendrus immediately heads out to Minish Woods to be able to Go Mode Fortress, I don't think it's enough.
Yeah, like if Hendrus finds the Ocarina here, I guess they have a chance.
Hand Law Monkey. Also, the first cycle for Wins on Blue Chew was staying the wrong side, got an extra wobble, but...
Yeah, with the chews, you want to move up and downs because in this stage, when they do their first wobble, they spend ages moving back to the center of the arena.
Yep. Hendrus going up and around, that's not going down. Or, that's going down now. Is Hendrus going to find it?
I mean, there's nothing else for them to do here other than go to...
Yeah. Okay, Hendrus is going to find it. No! No, Hendrus! Oh, so close!
Oh, they've got two things here in town that they can do.
Oh,
Yeah, they've got two things here in town. It's Swiftly Dojo and the bell.
Yeah.
I guess after these two things, then they can go to Deepwood.
Or if you're at Bell, you might just go north to finish up Cloud Tops and look at Wind Tribe. It could be the Kinstone of Bait. Nope, going back
He's
south.
going south. Wait, what?
Chickens! He drawn the chickens!
Oh, he's doing chickens!
He drawn the chickens first time, so now doing chickens again.
Alright, didn't...
Oh no!
Oh no!
Gold Cuckle.
Right, grab all of those cuckoos and bring them...
In the meantime, Wins is just go-moding through the Dark Maze. I believe has plenty of keys at this point, so
Yeah,
just needs to finish the dungeon.
Yeah, Wins is 100% in go mode, can skip everything. Yeah, they're just gonna want to set the blue warp and then...
Yep. Run back and do the other side. Hendrus, where are you going now?
Hendrus Ledge?
He already did it.
You've already done Hendrus Ledge.
Basement. He hasn't done the basement, he hasn't done the push block. Oh.
Why are you putting off Minish Flipper's Cave? You have...
I was actually going for Hendrus Ledge. Hendrus, you can't go for Hendrus Ledge if you already checked the Hearth Ledge. That's not how that works.
So you have 4 checks here in town. The combined time to do all of these checks is much longer than doing the 4 checks in the Flipper's Cave. Oh, okay, you got 5 because you didn't do the school basement.
Going back north. Oh, Wake Up Shroom. Okay, yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wake Up Stream.
Wake Up Shroom was in Cave 25, so you can turn that in. It's just looking like it's an Ocarina Seed. It's probably up in Cloud Top in the Wind Tribe or Palace.
Okay, going down. Going right! I swear they don't have anything else left to do here.
No,
Wait, where are you going? Okay. Okay, right. I think we might have a race here. It's about 5 minutes from Wynn's point here to finishing the dungeon.
Hendrus does have to run all the way back through all of Wind Ruins. Boss Q is in the first Rupee path, so not too far into.
It takes about 2 minutes to rush through Wind Ruins.
Does have remote bomb, so that speeds it up quite a bit. I think it was in the last cave here, so we'll do the other 2 caves before finding the Kinstone.
Yeah, Winds will definitely be going into Dark Horror Castle first.
Yeah. It
and
could
it will
just
just be a
come down
question.
to towers.
Oh no, Winds! Both Winds and Hendrus both had their clones run out in this room. Yeah, this room is rough. The ice physics
There it is.
so bad. There it is. Okay, that is
grabbing the bottle.
for Hendrus. Okay, grabbing the bottle to be safe as well.
Okay, now Hendrus is running across Hyrule to get it off to Fortress while Winds is navigating the final part of Droplets. This could easily come down to body RNG or which towers you pick to do.
Oh yeah, and this room as well.
Yep. And gets through without problem.
For no Ocarina. I have no idea where the Ocarina was for this scene.
I'm assuming Wind Tribe or Palace. That
Yeah, I'm
seems
thinking
like the
Palace.
most dense. Unless it's in frickin' DHC.
No, that's a Trez seed.
I've rolled that before. I was very lucky. And after that seed, it was on the basement, but if I don't have Ocarina going into DHC, I will save, so if the Stone King has it, I will just reset and let that bastard remain stone forever. You don't get to hold the Ocarina for me for the entire seed and get saved. Okay, this is the last push for Winds. That's opening up Octo. Hendrus has not quite made it to Fortress yet. See if Winds goes for Octo Manip.
Yeah, they're pretty much the same length and time, boss fight wise, so...
Yeah.
Also, it'll be much quicker to get from Droplets to Dark Horror Castle than it will be to go from Fortress to Dark Horror Castle without the Ocarina.
Yep.
Yeah, boss key was on left side rupees, so that's the first place you should check. So
Winds did save quit, so I think
Okay.
that's set up for the Manip.
that is the setup for the myth pattern manip. So it's a different manip. You do exactly the same movement, but you get a different. You have to look at a different table of patterns at the end of the fight. There's the movement for myth patterns is much easier. Oh no, okay, yeah, that wasn't right. I think the position they did manage to get into position in time. I don't know if they got their 2 rolls off though. They did get hit by a rock there, which is correct. You do want to get hit by a rock, so that's looking good so far. Yeah, doing this manip has much harder patterns. They're really tricky to pick out, and there's much more of them. There's like 8, and all of them are pretty common. Okay, they did get over. Oh no, that wasn't. Yeah, it took too long to light the tail at the very end. Okay, sees the big key there.
Yep.
Yeah, gonna hit the red warp here and then go and grab that boss key straight away.
Oh, Winds got sucked. I can't imagine it's part of the manip.
Oh no. The minute failed. They didn't light the tail fast enough in the final stage.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know any of the manips, so just have to rely on the RNG.
Hey, PK, I'm not saying that myth patterns is better. I'm 100% saying PPL movement is better than myth patterns. Just I made the strat. I'm allowed to name it after myself. But definitely use PPL movement. PPL movement's better. It's a better technique.
Okay, Hendrus grabbing Great Spin as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna help you out.
I think both Fast Spin and Fast Split were inside Fortress, so Winds will have that in combat over Hendrus, which isn't huge, but it's still a little bit of time save.
I know Fast Split was. I'm not sure about Fast Spin.
I think it was as well.
Oh, was it? Oh. At least they have Great Spin.
Yeah. So Winds.
But yeah, Winds have got nothing else left to do other than go to Dark Hole Castle. They've got all of their elements now, so let's get a bet open.
Yeah. Bet time for which towers will be required in this seed. For those that don't remember, there are 4 towers in DHC. Anywhere between 1 and 4 of them can have a small key that's required, and they are positioned in the northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast of the castle.
Yeah, as soon as the bot, the ZSR bot, says that the bet is open, then you can write !bet and then enter in your bet as for how many towers you think are going to be required.
Hendrus on phase 2 Mazal, and Winds starting the cutscenes. Someone know how to get the bot to set and start a bet?
Trez!
Trez, could you start a bet for the towers in DHC? Oh,
Yeah, it's about a minute on the bet from this point. Because we close the bet as soon as the king gets checked. There we go.
Open.
The bet's open.
Quick. Hendrus bet there's still enough for Myth to get #1 ban list.
Right, Winds and Hendrus are not allowed to bet because they know.
Yeah. Okay, so
Alright.
I'm going to check Stone King as Hendrus is starting the stealth sequence.
Yeah, this is super close. This is about 2 minutes apart.
Yep.
Yeah, Wins
Sound of
definitely
towers
has an
already.
advantage here, and
Focus on the king.
yeah.
So if you bet one tower, you're wrong. I don't think anyone did that. Nope. Barrel bet one. Sorry, Barrel.
Yeah. Right, and if we can close the bet as well, so no one gets any more bets in. Yeah, there's a small key there, so that's all. Wait, no.
It's 2, 3, 4. You still need
Yeah, it's
one
2, 3, or 4
access.
still.
Yep.
Wins has 4 bottles, 15 hearts, and most of the spin scrolls.
Yeah.
And
both
these runners are
have a
at the end of the tournament now. It's very unlikely that they're going to die on Batty.
And both runners have a boomerang, so you can get full health off the anti-fairies before activating the towers. Like, I'd be shocked if either one of these dies.
In Randomizer, it's a pretty sure thing that you're not going to be dying when you have this level of items. Like, in any percent, you have 7 hearts, none of the scrolls other than a spin attack. I guess you have a boomerang, and that's it, and 1 bottle, so it's much higher chance of dying.
I'd say the triple dark nuts does more damage in body if you don't have the proper
Oh,
system to kill
absolutely. Yeah, no, the risk is getting a bad dark nut fight and then being on low health in the Batty fights, and then having
Yeah.
to...
them. And then body 1 just pops you, because body 1 does the most damage.
Yeah. It's the
flame.
Yeah, when you have no health after the Dark Nut fight because, I don't know, you get hit by their corkscrew attack or something like that, then yeah, then you have to play super safe in the Batty fights and you lose lots of time there.
Yep. But with this equipment, neither runner should be in danger of dying unless they decide to play it risky. Okay, it's 2 towers. This Wins definitely has an advantage, but if Wins manage to do all 4 towers while Hendrus doesn't, that could be a difference. Put time right back to even.
Yeah, oh, yeah, it takes about a minute to do a tower, so if Hendrus does get 2 towers and Wins takes 4 towers, then it will bring them into line.
Yeah.
But it's very unlikely that Hendrus is going to be able to do 2 towers. I say very unlikely. It's happened before. I think in my race that I lost, I managed to pick the 2 correct towers.
It matters a lot of what towers you pick.
Yeah.
When it's like you can roll 1 tower seed and that doesn't prevent you from doing 1 tower or 4 towers. And just trying bomb strats on the
yeah, no.
statues.
I guess you don't have fast spin, so yeah, going for the bomb strat and gets it. Yeah, if you have fast spin and fast split, both of the things that speed up creating clones, then just make clones. It's only a second slower. And it's much easier, it's free, like instead of using the bomb strat and potentially losing like 20 seconds.
You go for the bomb strat on the way in and then just bail out, but probably be at the same time, but...
No, you don't want to go into the... like, if you're going to go for the sword strat, then you want to do rolls, like, straight away to get through as quickly as possible, instead of picking up the bomb. Yeah, always do Southwest last. I agree with that. Southwest sucks. Yes. Yeah, Wins does switch to regular bombs there. So you can just mash the button to make sure that you place down a bomb.
Oh, Hendrus trying bomb strats here as well.
Yeah, it's slightly too early with the bomb. You want to walk up a little bit before placing a bomb and picking it up.
And just doing sword strats now. Oh, misses. And misses again.
Releasing too late with their spin attacks, but manages to get it. Okay. Oh, Wins doesn't get the quick kill on the Black Knight, so he's gonna have to resort to doing great spins. But manages to kill it fairly quickly.
Okay, Wins going west first.
They're doing the dungeon backwards. This is the intended method of doing the dungeon.
Yeah.
Just because any percent glitches this dungeon to do it backwards doesn't mean that the casual way is wrong.
Hendrus pulling the chair. We got a chair pull.
Pulls the chair.
Okay, northwest was required. Going for the one dark nuts first, okay. And got to there with the great spin.
Yeah, this is the fastest tower. You want to do this as soon as possible, so if you do northwest first, you come down here.
I mean, the fastest tower is the one with the key, but...
I mean, they did get a key off northwest, which is good.
Yep.
And there's the other one! Oh, that was my...
2 towers!
That was my bet! Northwest, southeast, and Winds gets all of their small keys with 2 towers.
Oh, the roll attack rock breaker to get the boss key is so satisfying. It's not necessarily hugely quicker, but oh, it's so satisfying to just roll through all those spots.
Wait, why did what? Trez wins the bet.
Oh, betting sucks, get a job.
Robbed. Hashtag rigged. Yeah, so barring a death, which is, fingers crossed, very unlikely for Wins, this is looking like a win for Win.
Yep.
A wins for Win. A win for Win.
Okay, got 1 hit on the black one, now going for a great spin. 2 hits, 3. There's a dark one down. Oh, and the red one!
Oh! The
2
double!
dark nuts with 1 great spin. And finishes off. Oh, 2 great spins.
Yeah, very, very quick fight there.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, didn't see if they got the good RNG on the Black Knight. Did the Black Knight dash down at the beginning of the fight?
Yes, it did. So got
Oh,
one
then that's a good RNG. Oh. Yeah, you're just hoping for that. Alright, Hendrus is guaranteed at least 3 towers because they come to the wrong one first.
Yep.
Yeah, Win starting off Vati 1. Getting trolled by the hitboxes! Oh,
Okay,
the eye hitboxes are
phase
terrible.
Or, first cycle body 1 down.
Yeah.
Oh, get that in the wall. Oh, that eyeball can be so tricky when it's in the wall if you can actually hit the hitbox or not. And...
Yeah, going for a great spin. You want to do the great spin at the beginning of that cycle to hit all of the eyes as they spin around quickly.
Okay, there's... Oh, gets hit by the fire?
Yeah, gets set on fire.
Oh, and body
Oh,
teleports
but gets a
great spin.
lovely teleport there. Vati teleports right onto him, so he can just teleport. So he can just do a great spin.
Yep. So the item DHC is on the southwest tower. And okay, all the ice proc. That was nice and quick from Wins. Ooh, just avoids Purple spikes.
Right, Vati 2 fight does create their clones in a clockwise pattern, so they can get the hit on the eyes.
Oh, Butterfly makes this so quick. Body, please move.
Yeah, no bow butterfly. Sorry, no down thrusts. So,
Yep.
gonna have to create clones in that first cycle. Oh! Yeah.
Hit by the spikes, and Body's just standing on the platform.
You may consider equipping Cane at this point.
Yep.
Yeah. Because you can use the cane to shove Vati out of the way.
Okay, finally gets Body down and gets spin, so on pace for the 3 cycle. Oh, and the down, immediately getting all the eyes procced.
Yeah, that was a good pattern.
Oh, Hendrus doing 4 towers.
Oh no, Hendrus!
Can get the slash. Wins.
Oh, is he gonna get that pattern?
Oh,
yeah, he does.
Gets it.
Yeah, and gets the spin and the hit.
Oh.
Yeah, did lose clones a couple of times, but did manage to do the whole fight in a total of 3 cycles. So now it's just Vati 3.
And the item THC was 1 green rupee.
Oh.
And Wynn's picking up the fairies, got a little low. Hendrus now picking up fairies from the anti-fairies, so both runners fine on health for the rest of this game. Okay, Wynn's standing on the platform to avoid all their attacks from Body.
Yeah,
down.
Didn't drag Vati out the way, so he's right in the way.
Nope. Wrong button wins, that's talking Deslo.
Okay. I've never seen Vati get stuck inside the portal like that, but yeah, you normally move to the far side of the arena right at the beginning just to drag Vati out the way.
And there's arm 1 down.
Yeah, you want Great Spin so badly for those arms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Vati's in a good position now.
And arms down. Immediately procs it.
Oh, perfect timing.
Oh.
So they got the first frame hit with the cane, so that the arm didn't get a chance to move.
Yep.
Between spawning and getting hit by the cane. So when Link shrunk and turned Minish, it spawns you right in the perfect position to go immediately into the arm. So that's like the perfect timing on that cane hit. And now to play tennis.
And tennis 1 with remote bombs.
Alright, yeah, Hendrus is 5 minutes behind at this point.
Yep.
It takes about that long to get through the fights.
It's tennis 2 down. Well, Hendrus runs past Gary.
Yeah, okay, that's 2 hits. Wins only has 1 more to go.
Yep. There's tennis. There's the hit.
And
That's
GG.
G. 2:16:46 with Go Mode Cape and no Ocarina. That's quite a good time.
Hendrus doesn't get the good RNG on the Dark Nut. Right, are we going to have both of our runners come in to the commentary box and have interviews?
Hendrus, I don't know if you can quite get a sub 220 from here, but we'll be right around the 220 mark. 221.
Okay, it will not be available for a interview, but we do have Hendrus in here, so yeah, GG's Hendrus.
GG.
Yeah, you're just on Betty 1 at the moment.
Yeah, I'm seeing the stream. Yeah, I kind of lost because I actually didn't forget about town once. It's quite... well, it's a thing. But I totally thought... well, I was planning on getting the Minish River Caves as soon as I got the Ocarina. But
Yep, never came.
happened. Yeah. But, yeah. On the right side, freedom! I don't have to do the rematch against Pika Pals. Because
Yeah,
Pika
no,
Pals,
Winston's
it's
gonna.
yeah,
It was always going to be a rematch because Pika Pals has beaten both you and Wins.
yeah. So this match has 2 meme points and 2 ban points. Because both me and Wins banned you. You can increase that to 3 ban points if you want to admit. By saying you won, by banning yourself.
How can I not ban myself for this seed?
I'll take that as East then.
I mean, besides No Ocarina, like, it wasn't terrible. He just had to do Blue Chew at some point.
Yeah. So,
Never
right
had
now,
to dip into an unrequired dungeon.
oh yeah, I didn't really. Yeah, I didn't even I didn't even.
Yeah, I
mention
guess you didn't.
try and.
Deepwood.
Yeah,
But it's
but
just the bait was there. The Caster Wilds
Yeah.
having the last Cloudpop Skin Stone.
yeah,
Well, you had to go to Cloudtops to get the last Casterkin stone at some point, but it's there.
yeah, it wasn't really that big of a bait because well, we both didn't take it.
No.
And still, finishing up a myth seed sub to 30 is always nice to have.
Especially with no Ocarina for the entire seed and
Yeah.
one of your last items. Like, those 2 items by themselves can save you so much time on a seed that this is still a very good time.
It was
Yeah.
non-required Palace. With
That
a
also
very
helped the
good
time.
chance of completely avoiding Palace.
Yeah,
So I would say that like having a seed go for this long without a required Palace, you normally see sub 2 hour seeds from this
Normally.
start lane.
Not without an Ocarina or
Yeah.
a cape for the longest time.
Yeah,
yeah, I think I did. I think I picked up Cape around 150, maybe. So it was a really, really late Cape.
Yeah.
it was a high 150.
On the right side though, Cape kinda locked.
Oh, and there's Lancelot.
Yeah.
Yep. Getting Legionless. Nicely done. And this has been a very clean body fight.
Yeah, the Vati fights themselves have, yeah, they've been pretty good. I wasn't really satisfied with my DHC though, just because of the bomb, the cannon rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, cannon rooms always suck.
Yeah,
I mean,
You
I
can
totally
lose it.
call the offset cannons the final boss of the game.
Yeah, you can lose
Yeah.
a huge amount of time on them.
yeah. My Darknot fight before Vati 1 was also a bit finicky, just because, well, I didn't get good RNG, but you can't always bet on that.
No. I mean, one of the craziest points of the seed for you was bailing on the red sword from Cave of Flames to go to Western Woods.
I know
Yeah.
it played off so well, but then
I went back there, yeah.
yeah, I would have liked to see the. I love that you decided to do Glee Rock first. Oh yeah, and GG's.
Yeah, GG's.
GG.
Yeah, I think it happened like already like 3 to 4 times that Gleerock had the cape for me, so I always do Gleerock first before heading into the basement.
Yeah, no,
but
you definitely
once-
should do that there.
Yeah, but once I beat Gleerock and there isn't a cape there, my mind immediately goes to what if the cape is on Vanilla Big Key chest in Cave of Flames?
Yeah. I mean,
So
there's more
the seed
checks
in
in
the
the
bin?
basement for the cave to be than Gleerock, but
Yeah,
I would skip it and then just say, you know, if it's there,
No.
I'll take the L.
I mean, it's a gamble either way.
yeah. But yeah, I was kind of indecisive. I didn't really want to enter droplets without cape, and same goes for Cave of Flames. That's why I stuck around after bailing Careful Flames for the red sword, because I was planning on at least getting some sort of grip ring to get me, or even the ocarina to get me back up to Careful Flames faster.
Yeah, the cape was available
You had to double
very
get
early on.
droplets to get it though, because you had to go into droplets,
Yeah.
get the boots, to
You
go
didn't need
get the
boots.
Guskar and Garden, to go back
No.
to
Droplets. Yeah.
boots was the
Oh,
chest
sorry,
with
yeah,
droplets.
no, Gustra. Yeah, it was on.
The Castle Gardens, the left boots check.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So you had to go in there, get the boots,
the
go back
cape
to
was on
Gardens.
Blue Chew.
to
Sorry,
go
I
back-
was thinking of the
Yeah,
last
yep.
Kinstone in the Flipper's
Yeah.
Cave.
But it was quite interesting to see that both me and Vince did quite a similar routing. So
Yeah,
go immediately for the graveyard without the graveyard key.
yep.
Going to Orphan Fairy immediately after getting the cane for the green sword. What else was there?
I mean, the times the two of you diverged, it was then you just immediately swapped and did what the other one did.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think they were really like different routes. Like, the seed was just super linear, and you were kind of locked into doing the same things around about the same time.
Oh yeah.
The order you did them in was slightly different.
Yeah. Also, we had two fairies, and two fairies had swords. So that's the
Wait,
thing.
they did?
Yeah. Well.
Oh, the Min.
arrow-
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. The Orphan Fairy had the green sword, and the Arrow Fairy had the four sword.
Yep, that's right.
And moments were right next to the Bomb Fairy. So, take that as I like to. But yeah.
Well, and the small fairy fountain had your power bracelets to get your grip
yeah.
ring.
Yeah.
Fairy fountain's just paying off today.
Yeah, it's something about those fairies. Otherwise, though, yeah, I can't really complain too much about my routing. Execution was fairly good as well, and it was definitely quite interesting to see your own one in a VOD being live commentated too.
Yeah, it's interesting commentating with both runners in chat to banter back and forth with you.
Yeah, and to explain a few things like
Yeah.
slipping into deep root with this. Let me explain first.
Hear me out. I forgot it wasn't an element.
Yeah, no, Wynn's absolutely pulled a Nesmond there.
Yeah,
Has the wrong dungeon in mind of where they need to go. Starts heading towards that dungeon. This was an actual Nesmond move, because Nesmond went to Fortress one time and found the Force Sword in
Yeah.
Windruins.
and the opposite of that is doing a Womp Stain, mistracking mistracking your elements, and then not getting your final Kinstone for that. So
Yeah, the the mistracking turning out to be to make the
Not in
seed
their favor.
impossible.
yeah, we had a seed where Womp Stain accidentally marked his Palace of Winds as having an element instead of War Crypt, and the final Cloud Kinstone was in DHC.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, so you full clear the game, start going to do your non-required dungeon, then you get your last element from it and go, hang on,
Wait a
My
minute.
dungeon goof.
wait a second.
So I hope you all enjoyed this flawless technology show off in the beginning of the stream. That's all I can say about this, because
I mean, you got it working, and that's what
Yeah.
counts.
Also, it upped the tension quite a bit.
yeah,
So-
I guess.
It had positive dramatic effect.
Shout
So
out
that's
to
nice.
YouTube. Shout out to YouTube taking over an hour to upload and process a simple video.
Yeah, it waited till after we finished. We started the match before it decided that it was going to finish.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, YouTube is a good platform. Use it more, especially now that Mixer is dead.
Yeah.
Rip Mixer. 2018 till did anybody ever use that platform? I don't know.
No, I don't think
Ninja.
so.
Well, Hendrus, this was your last match for Season 1. You finished with 4th place.
Yeah,
What are your thoughts on the tournament overall, finishing 4th?
I didn't expect going at least. Well, I didn't even expect making it out of the group stages. So I was fully prepared to go 0-2, like lost drop. So I'm actually quite pleasantly surprised that I have actually got the 4th place of all things.
Yeah, you should be proud of your achievement
Yeah.
so far. You knocked out Allison, Dax, and Goomba.
Yeah.
Alrighty. But yeah.
And yeah, we say good luck to Wins on their rematch against Pika Pals for the losers final round 2. The winner of that will move on to the grand final. So we've got top 3 players left in this tournament.
Yep.
Alright, this will come up in the next few days, I'm sure. We'll see when we can schedule that. It might be a few days because I'm moving. But we'll see. So, big shout out to Hendrus, to Myth, and to iBot who did the initial tracking for this match a few days ago. Shout outs to you, Hendrus, for your performance, and GG to Wins as well. And yeah, thank you all for watching this mess. And we'll be back with another stream later. Let me see when the next stream on ZSR is actually. There should be another one today. Actually, if it happens, depends on the commentary situation. We'll have a Link to the Past Cross Keys Tournament Losers Bracket Round 1 in pretty much exactly 1 hour. So stay tuned for that. And until then, thank you all for watching and have a nice evening.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Have